So I'm going to briefly talk about organization and some of the techniques you could use. This is kind of brief because I'm going to stick mainly to labeling. But in the center I have a square container that has 4 drawers. It's not very big, maybe 6 inches or less across and 6 inches up and down. I am not actually sure the dimensions on it. But anyway, you can do a lot of things with drawer organizers. And for something like this, you could possibly use it for medication. Maybe you have a client who takes medicine 4 times a day. I've had that before. Or maybe the client takes them 3 times a day, but they have that last drawer would be for something that they only take if maybe their blood pressure is up. Okay, my blood pressure's up, so I need to go ahead and take this when, now. So that would be an every now and then pill. So it would go in the 4th one. And they can stay in the containers. Their pill containers could fit in there. And this technique could be used, maybe they need a bigger container with 4 drawers, whatever works for them. Here is a pill planner. We have morning, noon, bedtime, evening. So evening and bedtime. It's not the greatest layout. This is not one I purchase very often, but it's the one I had on hand. This it actually doesn't have Braille. It has Braille numbers on it, looks like. And so you can know which order you're at. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4. And to help you track like that. But some of them, you can buy these with Braille. So that's one to remember. But, most people will be like, well, why would you need anything other than a pill planner? Well, a pill planner still requires you to know your medication because someone's got to fill that. And yes, some clients will have providers fill it or a home health nurse, but maybe they need to do it themselves or they want to do it themselves. So they could keep all their evening pills in a section like a drawer, all their morning pills in a section of drawers. So they know that, okay, it's Sunday, I need to refill my box. And they can do that for themselves. One thing you should definitely try with clients is to see if they have a pharmacy that uses ScriptTalk, which does audio labeling for prescriptions, and it actually comes with its own reader and everything like that. If you've never looked into that, definitely try that out. Google it. So there's a lot of medication options, but you can use some of the labeling techniques with medicine that I'm going to cover on just a little bit. Here's another container. It's small. I actually use mine for business cards. It's plumb full of business cards, but just another kind of container that a person could use. It's more flat, so it's actually the same same measurements as a business card, but I just have them stacked up in there. And here is some sock organizers. So someone who likes to put their socks together so they have them matched already. They don't want them to be separated. They can put their sock pairs on here before they even throw them in the dirty clothes basket. Put them on there, throw it in there, and they're good. And it can be washed and dried. So that's some organization options. And there's also one other thing I wanted to show, and this is kind of unrelated, but I think many of you are going to find it extremely cool, just like I did. So here is some crochet needles, and so they are different sizes. They go all the way, so we go from C to K. I'm not a crocheter, so I don't know anything about that. But it's the different sizes. They are all different colors, and so they're a little bit of color coding there. The neatest thing about them, though, is they're battery operated, and they have a light, and it's a very bright light. You can't even You can see the reflection on it even on felt black. So it's a very bright LED light going on in there. But that is great for someone who's into crocheting and just needs additional light. This might work for some people, not for all. But this was purchased on Amazon. So it's a really neat purchase. And I know I'm not advertising a specific product, but that's definitely one to check out. Let's see what the name is. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. So definitely check that out. See what you think about that.